This was the very first pair I made, and unfortunately I ran out of flowers, but once I get them, they will resemble iridescent. First, you need a headband. I chose gold to match Jasmine's jewelry. You need some felt. I got this sheet for 49 cents at Jona Fabrics. Next, you will need foam. I got a big sheet of it and cut my own circles out. I'll show you that step later on. You need scissors. I have one regular pair to cut the flowers, fabric scissors to cut the felt, and wire cutters in case the scissors fail to cut the flowers. A glue gun and glue sticks for the gun are needed. You need a food cutter ring to cut the foam, and that might not be the proper name, but I think you know what I mean. Then you need a can that is slightly larger than the food cutter ring, a Sharpie, a needle and thread, and finally, make sure you have a good amount of craft flowers. To start making your ears, you need to cut out your foam circles from the board. Take the food cutter ring and place it where you want to cut out your circle. Try to get as close to the edge as you possibly can so you can save space. Then push down as hard as you can and twist the ring a little. Once you feel it cut through, pick up the ring and push the foam through. I like to clean the edges up a little bit, but you don't have to. Do this one more time. Now it's time to make the felt circles. Place the can on the felt and make sure to stay a little close to the edge for space. Take the Sharpie and trace around the can. Do this 3 more times. Now you're ready to cut out your circles. You now have 2 sets of 2 circles. Make sure the side that's facing out is the side that you drew on. You're ready to sew your circles. Start by threading your needle and make sure you knot it enough so that it stays secure. I always get a little bit obsessive about knot tying, but that always benefits me in the long run. Now you're going to use your Sharpie to make 2 points on the circle. You need to mark where you're going to stop sewing so that you can put the foam in. It should look like this. Start sewing at the first point you marked and then go all the way around to the second point. Now you need to secure it. Put the needle through the felt, then before you pull it all the way, put the needle through the loop that has formed, then pull. Do this several times. Cut the leftover thread. Take your felt that you sewed and carefully turn it inside out so that the marks are on the inside. Repeat this with the other ear. Now you need to cut the foam circles so that they are able to sit on the headband. You have your 2 foam circles from earlier. Hold them up to the headband to get an idea of how much you need to remove. Use scissors to cut off some of the foam, and be sure it curves a little bit to match the shape of the headband. Test it out by holding the circle against the headband again. To cut the second circle, place the first one on top of it because this will give you an idea of where you need to cut. Time to put your foam circles inside your felt circles. This is pretty self-explanatory. Just be careful because the foam tends to stick to the fabric. Push it all the way in. Now you're ready to start putting the structure together. You need to hot glue one side of the foam to the felt. Put glue on the side of the foam and onto the edge where it will be attached to the headband. Pull the side of the felt where the glue is and fold it over the edge of the foam circle. Be careful not to let the other side stick. Once you do that, place a little bit of glue on the side that doesn't have any yet, just so that the felt sticks to that side of the foam. You are now ready to repeat this step with the second ear. Take your headband and line up the ears the way that you like them. Now you are going to put glue on the flap of felt that you have. fold the flap onto the headband and make sure that it is super secure. Do this with the other ear as well. Now you need to glue the ears to the top of the headband. Put the glue on the ears rather than the headband. Then secure the ear to the headband, but don't push the ear back, just push it onto the band. Do this with the other ear as well. Finally, you are ready to place your flowers. To start, you need to take your bouquet of craft flowers and cut off the ones you're going to use. This can be a little hard, so use the wire cutters if needed, and be sure to leave a tiny bit of stem. Get your ears and your hot glue gun, and make sure you have an equal amount of flowers for each ear. This is so important. Now, start to place your flowers on the ears. Use them in any way you want. This is a chance to be creative. Here are my completed Jasmine ears. I actually love the way these turned out. And here's the finished product. I'm wearing a dress that is the mint green that Jasmine always wears. The headband, of course. This bracelet, it's gold, just like the shoes. And now I'm Disney bounding as Jasmine with my own homemade Mickey ears, which is so cool.